I don't know. I just wish he was still alive, and I wish Mac was still alive. I think the music industry would be better off with both of those people still in it. What's going on, YouTube? It's the Bushy Beard, and I'm back, and I'm bushier than ever. And like I said earlier, a little less bushy on the top, but the same old bushy on the beard. I got a haircut yesterday. Woohoo! I feel normal again, even though I walked into the barber. I gotta just say this. I walked into the barber, and I was like, "Look, I'm wanting to grow it a little bit longer, so just a little bit of trim, make it look professional." She's like, okay, yeah, I get what you're saying. I was like, well, so much for the longer part. Yeah, so here we go. We got little Peep 16 lines. Also, don't forget we do have the contest going on. So if you go back to Hate You, I think, which is my favorite, or Hate Me, which is one of my favorite Little Peep songs so far, you'll be able to comment on that, and you'll be entered into the contest on Friday, tomorrow at 8 p.m. Eastern. We're going to be drawing on a live stream. And so feel free to come in, talk. I like to get to know you guys as much as possible, and you guys can ask me questions. It's not going to just be the contest. I'm going to do some of the contest, and then I'm going to talk to you guys, do another one, and talk to you guys some more, just because that's my favorite part of this YouTube thing, is being able to interact with the subscribers and the viewers. I think that's a lot of fun, and so I enjoy that part. I hope you guys kind of enjoy it too. Oh, we're going to switch over to this because it is an official one instead of a non-official one. So yeah, and I just want you guys to know that I'm here for you. There is going to be a donation. I guess there's a super chat or super stickers or something like that. Don't feel obligated to donate. Don't feel obligated to give any money, because I understand the time we are, and I'm sorry. Right now, there's a lot of stuff going on outside. They're repaving our roads. Hopefully, you don't hear it as much as I kind of do, but yeah, so we got that going on tomorrow. And again, don't feel obligated to donate anything. I'm not looking for money. I'm just doing it again because I enjoyed making these videos, and I want to give you guys some entertainment and be able to give back to y'all. And then tomorrow is about you guys by doing the drawings and stuff. So it's really about y'all, not about me. And I hope I have made this pandemic a little bit easier and giving you some content to enjoy. So here we go. We got Little Peep 16 lines. Obviously, it's going to be a drug song. That's one thing I would say about Little Peep, is that I'm not super into, is that he does make a lot of drug songs. And same kind of thing with Mac Miller, probably a little less with Mac. But yeah. Also, if you would, I have a couple of new artist songs coming up. If you would just please show love to those videos, maybe you'll enjoy the music of the new artist and become a fan. That's all. I want to create this platform that helps artists grow that are up and coming, because a lot of times they don't get their voices heard, and I want to be able to help them grow. So if you would just listen to it, maybe drop a comment of support or something, letting them know that they're on the right track, or maybe give them some advice or whatnot. But yeah, at the beginning of those, I'm going to put new artist alert. Just be on the lookout for those. And please, it really helps them out, because they get to get their name out, and maybe they'll be picked up by the algorithm and move on from there. Who knows? So I just wanted to say that. And here we go. We are going to listen to Little Peep 16 lines. So I'm going to turn the mic off when I'm not talking, just so that this outside stuff doesn't get picked up very much. I forgot I had to turn my mic back on. Again, not huge into the whole drug stuff, but obviously a little bit more deeper than the drugs. It's about his depression and things like that. So I'm just gonna put that up front. Is that Emma? I know that he was off and on with her, or I don't even know if that's a girl. It's hard to tell from this angle, so I'm just assuming it might be Emma or a friend of his. Let me know.
Lines to blow and I'm fine. Break my bones, but act as my spine. Wonder who you'll fuck when I die. And if I tried to call, would you cry?
And so obviously, he might be talking to Emma here, saying, "Look, if I die, maybe that at this time when he did 16 lines, I don't know if he actually did or not. If it was more or less because of something going on in their relationship, and whether or not they were maybe in a fight or something. And now he's like, look, if I do this and I die, would you even care? Like, would you cry for me, or would you just go move on to the next person?" At least that's what I'm getting so far.
Please don't cry, you're wasting your time. 16 lines to make me feel fine. 10 years ago I went blind. I've been on my own since age 9.
Okay, and so this is where he's kind of saying something like, even if I've had a family and they were relatively decent family, I feel like I've been alone and on my own and since age 9. And he says, look, don't cry for me. I was nothing. Don't waste your time over me being dead.
16 lines to blow and I'm fine. Break my bones, but act as my spine. Wonder.
And he's saying, break my bones that act as my spine.
Break my bones, but act as my spine.
Oh, break my bones, but act as my spine, like his backbone, his what keeps him like upright.
Wonder who you'll fuck when I die, and if I tried, call, would you cry? Please don't cry, you're wasting your time. 16 lines to make me feel fine. 10 years ago I went blind. I've been on my own since age 9.
Wonder if was he 19 at this time? It's just an interesting line to say. 10 years ago I went blind, and I've been on my own since age 9. I feel like there's something to that. So maybe he was 19 when he made this, and 10 years ago he was 9. And so he's been blind that whole time, whether or not it's because of drugs, he's been numb, I'm not sure. I was just wondering about the line because it seemed interesting, that I just wanted to make sure I understood it.
I've been on my own for 2 nights. I've been in my zone, I've been high. Now she wonder, why do I lie? I can't tell my wrongs from my rights.
He says, now she wondered. He goes, I've been on my own for 2 nights, which is different than the first time when he said I've been on my own since I was 9. And he goes, she wonders why I lie. It's because I'm so high I can't tell my wrongs from my right. That's interesting.
Is anybody out there? Anybody out there? Can anybody hear me? Can anybody hear me?
I didn't see all this on the Rap Genius. Did I miss it? Oh, wow. There's even more. Okay.
I hate it when you fake care. I hate it when you fake care. Girl, I know you hear me. Girl, I know you hear me. Is anybody out there? Is anybody out there? Can anybody hear me? Can anybody hear me? I hate it when you fake care.
And that, that's an interesting thing. Like, can anybody hear me? Because sometimes people who are depressed and going through a lot of things subtly cry out to try to get people's attention, and let them understand what's going on with them, and maybe feel safe and have somebody to talk to. And so I think that's kind of what that line is referencing. It's like, is anybody out there? Can anybody hear me? Kind of thing. Is like, look, I've been crying out for a while, through my songs and all of this other things. I don't know if anybody really understands.
Girl, I know you hear me. 16 lines slow and I'm fine. Break my bones, but act is my spine.
I gotta make sure he's saying break my bones but act as my spine, because I think that's a good line.
Wonder who you'll fuck when I die. And if I tried to call, would you cry? Please don't cry, you're wasting
Those are really interesting glasses.
your time. 16 lines to make me feel fine. 10 years ago I went blind. I've been on my own since age 9. Is anybody out there?
Also, real quick, I was thinking, I'm trying to mess around with the little things to kind of make merchandise, and I was thinking of a tie-dye shirt. Let me know if y'all would like that. If y'all would like a tie-dye shirt of a Bushy Beard thing.
Anybody out there? Can anybody hear me? Can anybody hear me? I hate it when you fake it. Girl, I know you hear me. Hear me.
I actually kind of enjoyed the song, and it's not necessarily as much about drugs as I thought it might be originally, but it was interesting. I'm gonna give it a solid B. It's not my favorite by him, but by far not anything lower than a B. Um, so yeah, I thought for sure it was gonna be just like all about drugs, and I'm glad it wasn't, because I feel like there was a lot more emotion to it and a lot more going on than just being about drugs. I think it was, again, kind of like an outcry, trying to say, hey, look, anybody listening to the things that I say? And so I think that's really sad, because, yeah. So I don't know. I just wish he was still alive, and I wish Mac was still alive. I think the music industry would be better off with both of those people still in it. But yeah. Anyways, let me know what y'all thought of the song, the grade you would give it, and are you a college sports lover or a NFL or a professional sports? For the most part, I'm a college sports lover. As you can tell, Florida State Seminoles till I die. There are few professional sports teams that I watch. I watch the Buccaneers every once in a while. I've always been a fan. I've just never really been into it like I have college. But this year, I think I'll be a little more into it since they got Tom Brady. I also I liked Kobe Bryant when he played for the Lakers, and so I was a Lakers fan. I have a Derek Fisher jersey. He was one of my favorite players of all time growing up, and now I'm a bandwagon Golden State Warriors fan. Yes, I call myself a bandwagon fan because I really, really am a bandwagon fan. I just love watching Steph Curry play. He's so much fun. The joy that he has playing the game with Klay Thompson and everybody. Also, my friend, he was a Cavaliers fan, and so just to have that kind of like rivalry, I started pretending to be a Golden State fan, and then I fell in love with them. So I'm a bandwagon fan, no doubt. So you don't have to let me know that. I do know that. And then baseball, I grew up watching Derek Jeter, and so I would always say I'm a Derek Jeter fan. I do watch the Yankees. I have a Derek Jeter jersey. I watch the Yankees from time to time. Mariano Rivera, Paul O'Neill, Kubiak. I think Kubiak. Bernie Williams, all of the people back from the 90s. Jorge Posada was one of my favorite. I played catcher growing up, so yeah, I love the Yankees. I just don't watch professional baseball or professional sports very much anymore. So uh, always tune in for Florida State basketball, baseball. Not really baseball. I do watch some baseball, but not a whole lot, and football. So yeah, let me know what you guys watch and who's your teams for each down in the comment section. And I like enjoying to get to know you guys. And anyways, until next time, you two, smile like you mean it from the Bushy Beard.